You are now tuned in to Heat Check with Slatter and Antonio Turner, right here on GTA Sports Network. Follow GTA Sports Network on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, as well as GTA Heat Check, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, GTA Sports, and check out GTASportsNet.com for all things in the world of sports. Since we last tuned in, got a chance to talk to you guys. The Lakers and Suns. Phoenix pulled out a winning game one. They're right now they're battling it out for game two. The Sixers beat the Wizards. Of course, Portland beat the Nuggets that first game.
Yeah, the Nuggets beat them yesterday.
The Nuggets beat them yesterday.
And two blowouts.
And that was an intense game.
They both were blowouts.
Like the game, they didn't stand a chance.
Well, Damian saved them. It would have been a real blowout.
Which game? The last one or this one?
Damian had 40 and they still lost by 20, almost 20.
I mean, it lets me know right there that if a team knows how to break down Portland's game, you let Dame be Dame and shut down everybody else.
Until you're Aaron Gordon and be disrespectful and say I can shut down Damian.
That's what I wanted to address.
That's what, till you get disrespectful.
Somebody gave Aaron Gordon some of the finest.
Somebody gave him the microphone.
Mile high finest. Because he got on a microphone and he uttered the words, I told the coaching staff, I want him directing that towards Dame Lillard.
And who that coach? Mike Malone, right?
Apparently.
Mike Malone, the coach of Denver, right? Mm-hmm. I would look to him like, you shutting down who? He got 32 right now at half. What you talking about?
Apparently Aaron Gordon in an alternate universe.
I didn't know he even had defense.
He thinks he plays defense and he can shut down Dame.
He ain't a legit defender, though.
I'm gonna say this right now.
And now you done woke up a monster because they're not gonna go for 60.
You're dealing with a man
Who gotta go for 60?
Who is known arguably as the second best shooter underneath Steph Curry.
And he's the number one clutch shooter.
So right now, since Steph's out of the playoffs, one could argue that you're saying you can shut down the best shooter in the playoffs.
Shooter, score, whatever.
In the West. That's basically
I'm almost saying the NBA.
Almost in the whole league right now.
Exactly.
As far as playoff teams go, Dame is arguably the best shooter out of every team I can name.
Outside of maybe KD.
That's the only and James Harden.
And when James Harden wants to, he don't want to. I mean, you think Kyrie outside of the big three.
Outside of Brooklyn's big three, Dame's the best shooter in the playoffs right now. Period. Yes, Devin Booker, we know what he can do, but if he's defending right, that we know what he can't do. So Dame can shoot whether he's guarded or unguarded. It don't matter. What did you say he had at half? 32
like 32 and a half.
So
yeah, 6'3".
Whether he's guarded or not, he's gonna hit that regardless.
Exactly.
To Aaron Gordon, I tell you this, Mr. only averaged 8 points per game.
Exactly.
You can't speak until you have proof.
You gotta get out the ground.
Denver has to get to the Western Conference Finals before I even hear a lip out of you where I believe anything that comes out of your mouth. If Denver don't go to the conference finals, not only do I not want to hear your mouth going forward, I don't want to see Mike Malone as the head coach of Denver anymore. There, I said it.
That's how I feel about Mike.
There, I said it. Who?
Mike Boonhoser.
There, I said it. Chris Paul walking around with a hoodie on. I'm concerned.
I'm not sure if he's going back in the game.
I'm concerned.
I'm not sure. They're not winning this game without Chris
Paul. Are they going to shut him? Are they going to shut him? Oh, are they going to try to break him? I don't know. Okay, hold on now. Oh, wait a minute.
You live with that. You live with that.
No.
You live with Jay Crowder.
That ain't it.
That's not it.
So,
all I gotta say is Denver, be careful.
Aaron Gordon, shut it up until you prove yourself worthy of speaking the words you speak. Don't speak about Dame time because next game, Dame is going to come for you and drop 60 on your head.
And they at home.
And
they got one.
Portland.
They got one.
And to Carmelo Anthony.
Hey, I knew what you did the first game.
I'm going to tell you this. Denver does not love you. Use it. The crowd is going to boo you. Now, granted, you're going back to Portland, so you're going to a crowd that loves you.
But when you do go back to Denver, because believe me, this series is gonna go 6-7 games. You're going back to Denver at some point. I have no
idea why they pull you.
So when you do go back, and they have the audacity to disrespect what you did for that, what you've done for that franchise, you turn that and use that against them. You take their hate and you deal with it.
Is a top 5 Denver Nugget.
He's a top 10 score on all-time scoring.
Exactly, but he's top 5 Denver Nugget.
He's in top 3.
Yeah, he might be number 1.
Could be.
If I think about it.
Might be.
I'll have to go through the list of
CP3 has re-entered the game.
That's cute.
Hey.
You see, he wrapped up.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
He wrapped up.
So, as you can tell, I don't want Lakers to win this game. I want them to be down 2 games. I want to see what they do when they go down 0-2. I want to see what they pull off. He says that with the Laker gear on. I get it. You don't want it to happen because then that puts him in a bad position.
It's not gonna put him in a bad position, but it's not gonna happen.
It could happen.
It's more that LeBron got faced. He's never faced before. He's never been a 7 seed.
Right.
He's never been down 0-2. I don't think he planned on starting today.
It could definitely happen. But anyway, let's get back to business.
We'll get back to it.
Meanwhile, so we're gonna move on from Aaron Gordon. We gave him way too much light.
He got a lot more.
He got a lot more press than what he deserved.
Than I ever gave him.
His stat line is not worthy of the time we just gave him.
5 points a game.
So
not worth.
I might have to 8. I might have to edit that.
That's fine.
He got way too much time.
That's way.
Well, let's move on.